Hello, and welcome to this week's episode of
Advice from your besties.
Woo!
Each week, we take your questions and we'll give you some answers.
Let's do it.
Okay. If we created our own cult, what would it be called? What would we be doing?
It's called Honestly.
What are the rules? Where would we live and what activities would we be doing?
Wow, this is there's a lot of layers to unpack.
I know. A cult is a complicated thing.
All right, let's circle back. What let's say somebody asked me and I was like, I will ask this on Honestly.
Mhm.
Besties. She hooked up with her good friend and now she feels awkward around her friend.
Oh, wait. Sorry. This is a whole new question.
Yeah. We're
Okay.
going to circle back to cult because cult deserves a lot of answers.
Okay. So, what's the question?
She's like, oh, I hooked up with my friend and now it's awkward.
Her girlfriend or boyfriend?
Does it matter?
Well, do they work together?
No.
Do they see each other?
Well, they used to as friends, but no, they don't see each other a lot.
So, what does she want to happen?
Just for it to drift off into the sunset.
And to still be friends, or to just not be friends anymore, forget about them?
I think they're just kind of like it's awkward and I would be okay if that just drifted down the river, but the other friend would like to continue to have a friendship.
Oh, so she doesn't want to be friends anymore.
I don't know. It's just, what do you do?
Well, I guess what outcome does she want? Does she want to still be friends and get rid of the awkwardness, or just bye, see ya?
Well, why don't you play it out for both?
Okay, so you want to get rid of the awkwardness. I think you just have to make a joke about it and just make the awkwardness really apparent and just address it straight away and just make some humor out of it. And then I feel like that breaks the ice and the tension. Just be like, huh, that was wild and crazy. Okay, cool. Let's never do that again. I think you just have to a quick quip just to acknowledge that it happened.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you would never want to be friends again?
We'll just ghost them. Never talk to them again.
Okay. What if... Okay, let's get back to our cult.
Mm-hmm. Well, what do you think she should do?
I don't know. I do think she needs to decide, do you want to stay friends or not? And if you do, maybe you could go slow, right? If you you don't want to lose a friend, it's hard to lose a friendship. You're lucky enough to have a friendship. It's kind of, you don't want to be so willy-nilly, haphazardly, chucking friendships to the side, in my opinion. But you did downgrade that relationship when you hooked up.
True.
So you obviously didn't care enough because you punted that. You dropped it and you punted it and you're like, because I realize you really can't hook up with people unless you're willing to forsake the relationship.
Yeah. Or if you're not willing to keep on hooking up every once in a while. I feel like once you hook up with a friend, it's just inevitable that if you keep on hanging out in the same situations, that you're going to end up hooking up again. Unless you put a kibosh to it.
And then if one day you stop wanting to hook up, then they're going to take it personally.
Mm-hmm.
And then the friendship's over.
Yeah.
You really can never hook up with your friend.
No. So...
Whoopsie-daisy.
Whoopsie-daisy.
Sorry for you.
Okay, let's circle back to our cult.
Let's do that.
So I guess we call it the Honestly cult.
Lindsay and Chelsea's.
I would say you have to drink oat milk lattes.
Uh-huh.
Actually,
I feel like
we're the masters. And you have to bring us Starbucks every day.
Oh, we should talk about Masters and Starbucks.
They don't know what we're talking about.
They do too. All right.
No.
Lindsay's the master of the cult, so no.
No.
Well, okay, let's hang on with the name. But what do we do? What were the questions?
What activities do we do? And how do our servants serve us?
How do
we're the masters of the cult?
Well, I feel like we already live a cult. And I already have a servant.
You do?
Yeah. Who else brings us Stanleys and coffees and smoothies and salads?
True.
I mean, it comes with a hefty price tag, but I do have kind of someone that occasionally dedicates their life to service.
I think if we had a real legit cult, you would be, there'd be a certain fashion and style to wear. Chelsea would be in charge of saying like, "No, no, no. Yes, you can wear that. No, you can't wear that. Yes, you can wear that."
It would be like, well, if it's our cult, you could get away with being like athletic Barbie,
Yeah.
like tank tie, like tight tank top and short like athletic skirt, or like run around in biker shorts, or you're like, or you can wear like a cute sundress or like a nice pantsuit.
Yeah. The pantsuits are reserved for special occasions.
That's when we dunk you in the
Yeah,
river.
that's when we're doing our really culty things like that.
But it's gonna be a sick outfit. And yes, I do. I reserve the right to confirm or deny.
Yeah, basically everyone would have to stand in front of Chelsea every single day and be like, "Is this appropriate to wear?"
Yes, yes. They already know what's up. Just get yourself down to Lulu. You'll be fine.
And then, like, part of the regime every single day is that I have to lead everyone through, like, a 2-hour workout.
Or you can do arts and crafts in the back, in the on the back porch
No, I'd be
with
like,
the glue stick and glitter.
"You can't do arts and crafts until you work out."
2 hours is so
How about an
long.
hour?
Oh, and the way you work out is so hard.
You would have to earn those arts and crafts. If you want extra glitter, you better be giving me 25 push-ups right now.
I don't love you as the gym trainer. It's so hard.
Well, this is part of the cult.
Can't be in it if you're ugly. We don't take ugly.
We endorse getting 20 inches, 22s
22
on your hair
rims.
installed.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Yeah, no, I feel like we're pretty close. I didn't realize to what extent we already existed in a cult.
I know someone at work was like, well, I was telling someone that I easily fall for cults and scams
Oh
and
boy, do you ever.
oh my god, I'm such a cult follower.
Yeah.
And they were like, "Yeah, but I could also see you being in the cult being like, "No, I don't like that rule. Let's do something else." I'm like, "Yeah, that's why I should have my own cult."
Mhm.
Mhm.
I really do think you have your own cult. We just don't have any followers. Well, they follow with their
They
ears,
follow with their ears.
and my Instagram does not count. Those are just eyeballs.
I would say, yeah, I have some culty people on my Instagram for sure.
You do.
Mhm.
I mean, I definitely have some.
Yeah. I also think, well, because I joined Core Power and I felt like that was the first cult that I joined. And then everyone thereafter.
You have been in so many.
I know.
I don't fall for them.
You're stronger than me.
Mm, or I'm just a little more like anti groups.
Oh,
I don't find
yeah.
myself getting into. I'm sure I would fall for them if they like embodied something I believed in.
Yeah. I'm just like, oh, this looks fun.
Oh,
I'll be there.
yeah.
So I got into pickleball. It's like, oh my God, this is so much fun.
That's different
I feel
though.
like it's definitely a cult.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Mhm.
You want it to be?
I mean, no, I think I should like not get so suckered into it,
You should
but
saw your nose last night when you were talking. Usually the good indication. This for me for sure. When I get fired up, usually in a negative way, when I get fired up, I flare my nostrils.
yeah.
But Lindsay had this look in her eye last night when she was talking about pickleball, and I was like, huh, this girl, she means business. Her nose was slightly flaring, and she had a crazy look in her eye. I was just like, it's my girl.
I guess it's a cult and I'm fully invested.
Yeah, that's good. It's
Mhm.
at least there's athleticism involved
There is.
and not just selling essential oils
Yeah. And snake oil.
and powders.
Yeah, disgusting powders.
Not for your nose.
All right. Well, I think our cult is getting generated.
Oh, I kind of feel like we're
Yeah.
slowly acquiring.
We do have a cult following, I would say. We have some like day ones that have been there since the very beginning.
For
Ride or
sure.
die.
And
Mhm.
we are acquiring other people that maybe are on the wings of our existence that we just don't know.
Mhm.
They're not
Yeah.
like, hey, by the way, I listened. They're like a lot cooler than I would be because I'd be
Mhm.
like, I listened this week. And you're like, I get it that you're very. So I do think we low key have people that want to participate in the honestly existence.
Yeah, I think
And I
so.
love that for us.
I
'Cause
love
that
that
was
for
the
us.
goal. Is to be your cult leader. Well, I need a following of audience participants like to come and support at Comedy Works, such as yourself.
Yeah.
And people are like, "Oh, are you going, Lindsay and Austin?" I'm like, "They're my only family. They have to be there every single time."
Of course.
What's the point of getting famous if you don't have someone that you know there? One of
And
these
they
days,
are
you guys are gonna
cheering.
be bored, and I'm like, "Get your ass there." I don't wanna go. I know. Well, you know what? I'm doing this for us.
I know. I'm like, I'll be there.
Okay, good.
Mhm. Okay, well, make sure you share this episode with your besties so that they also join our cult. And make sure that you are subscribed, following, whatever, at the Honestly Show on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, wherever you get your podcast. Give us a 5-star review about how funny we are. And we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Disclaimer: this podcast is for entertainment purposes only. The stories and statements expressed herein are experiences and opinions. They may not represent the views of the production studio or the hosts. If you disagree with our content, that's okay. No podcast is perfect for everyone.